Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pirate Sports Network. We are your hosts, Reese Varney and Coy Queen, intermediately. Bo Wolford will join us midway through both of these games, but so far this evening we have Belfry versus Tulsa in baseball, and we are also co-streaming the softball game. The Lady Pirates are playing Scott at the moment. Both games are in the first inning. We will be covering majority of the baseball game, and we will be shifting over the softball in between innings and things like that. Who's pitching for us tonight, Bo?
Bo.
Or Coy, my
Tonight
fault.
is Kobe Puckett, I believe, number 12.
Kobe Puckett pitching first inning. As that one gets doinked up straight over the second baseman.
For a single. Nice
That's
little
a
base
pretty
knock there.
hit. We were talking about just before we started the stream how there's hardly any sounds that quite sound like a baseball going off a bat. Such a pretty noise. I believe we missed the first at-bat of the game. I think it ended in an out, Coy.
Yes, I believe so.
Pop up over center field. Kobe Puckett throws something. The scoreboard is not working.
There we go.
That one would be a ball.
Bless you there, buddy.
Thank you. 1-1 count here.
Runner still second.
As that ball goes foul
So-
way back into the parking lot. Let's hope it don't hit a car.
So runner must go back because it was fouled off.
It's raining here today at Massey Energy Field, Pond Creek. Hopefully we don't experience any rain delays.
That wouldn't be ideal today.
Yeah, it would be a pain for both these teams to come all the way back out here in the future to play another game. As the runner for Tulsa is checked at first. I believe that is Jonah Atkins on first base. He's one of the pitchers here for the Pirates, but I believe he pitched in their last outing. So as that ball goes foul as well, as that one hits
The
the
softball.
fence of the softball field. Always very dangerous having multiple games with each other, Coy. I went a few summers ago to travel baseball and softball fields, and there's just fields everywhere. There's balls flying all over the place. You really got to watch yourself.
Yeah, I'd say you hear heads a lot, don't you?
Always. That one is a line drive to left field,
And it drops.
and they will call it fair as the runner runs around, makes it to second.
Runners on second and third.
Tulsa is yet to score. Tulsa is really making contact so far here in the first inning.
In our softball game, Scott has put the first point up on Belfry in the first inning. It's a 2-out inning. Another big base knock right to the left fielder. 1 run scores. 1-0 Tulsa.
As now we do have runners on the corners.
Big hit in the softball game. Scott scores yet another point.
And Scott's up 2-0 right now on the softball team.
Time called at the mound for your Belfry Pirates.
We'll shift it over to the softball real quick and see what's going on over there.
Pinch runner goes in for Scott.
Coy, the Pirates seem like they got 2 outs, and Scott has a runner on second.
And 2 runs scored this inning.
Very, very uncommon for the Pirates thus far in the season.
Yet another pinch runner and 2 pinch runners in the same inning. I didn't even know you could do that. You see players on both the softball and baseball teams
here at Pond Creek are wearing all kinds of clothing to try to combat this rain that we got.
It's
Shift it back over to the baseball game. That'll be called a ball, and the runner on first will make his way over to second.
So now we have a runner on second and third. Could be dangerous for the Pirates with only one out this inning. Good fly out could end up in a sacrifice fly and maybe 1 or 2 runs home scored.
Puckett fires. That'll be called another ball. Another ball to the dirt for the Pirates, leaving a 3-0 count for Tolsia. It'll be hard seeing the batter will do here. Coy, golden rule, don't swing, 3-0.
If you're up in the count, don't swing, but most people do.
That one will get called a strike.
3-1 count. He might fight his way back into this count. You never know.
Two runners on base. Pitch coming in and a swing and a miss for the batter there. He might have tipped that one off. I don't know, but
These are a hitter with a full count.
Another swing, another miss. Kobe Puckett there with the massive comeback for the Pirates. It's a big strikeout here in the first inning for them, as he was down on a count 3-0. Came back, delivered 3 strikes.
2 of which of those strikes were swinging, so he clearly did not follow the golden rule. One 0 count.
Swing and a miss there for number 4, Tulsa. We got rosters coming in. Try to help us out with the names of these players.
Kobe Puckett's out here pitching on the mound, and I believe he's only a freshman here. So I guess I would say there's a lot of pressure on him considering the baseball team's not had the best start ever, but they're coming around.
Yeah, I mean, being out there on the mound at such a young age, I mean, you can see this Pirate baseball team. It has a lot of young potential, a lot of underclassmen. You only have 2 seniors on the team. Must mean a lot for him pitching out there on the mound. So far, giving up 1 run here in the first.
With a 2-2 count and 2 runners in scoring position, can he close out this inning with only 1 run allowed? And it is a strike and a miss, and he saves the inning.
With 2 runners on base, quick, Tulsa goes down and Pirates flip the innings. We'll go up to bat. Jonah Atkins will be the leadoff batter here for the Pirates as we shift over to the softball game,
Where the score is still 2-0 with 2 outs. Runners on first and second for the Scott Skyhawks.
Heading into the bottom of that first inning, folks, your score is 1-0 Tulsa so far. Scott with 2 runners on base. 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Miss Molly Fahm. She is accelerating in the ranks. Coy is she is increasing her strikeouts by the day, as that'll be an out at second base for the Lady Pirates. They will flip the innings as well. Your score being 2-0 Scott. Not very common that you see the Lady Pirates lose after the first inning here at home. As now you will hear a word from our sponsors as we take this brief intermission, as both games are in between innings.
We are back for the bottom of the first inning here.
Pirates up to bat. We got the first baseman for tonight, Jonah Atkins, number 10, as he watches that one go straight past him, taking the ball there. Apologize for the scoreboard, folks. We have been in the 0th inning the entire game. Now we got the 1-1 count here for the batter. That one to get called a ball. Fires, delivers, and fouled off there by the first baseman. That ball heads behind the bleachers over the fence.
2-2 count here. On deck, we have our second baseman, number 1, Bryce Hagee here.
As Jonah Atkins will strike out there as the leadoff batter. Nasty curveball there thrown by the pitcher, number 5, Jeremy
Van House, I believe.
Van House.
Van Hoos.
Van Hoos.
The bat is whoever was on deck, and that is Bryce Hagee.
He
See, it's a
dings
shot.
that one straight over the second baseman's head and just to where the right fielder couldn't get it. He will single on a base hit.
Right over second baseman and right before the right fielder. That's a good little shot there.
Nice
to bat
contact there.
Is Bryce Hagee's older brother, Michael Hagee, wearing number 22, and he will be playing
Left field tonight. Left field tonight. As Bryce will be checked at first, he will remain there. I always love to hear a good contact of a good swing.
It's just one of those things. When you hear it, you love it.
As Bryce will steal second, and he looks like he made it there. Pirates have one out with I want to say a 2-ball count here, but scoreboard says 1 ball. That'll be another one added on.
On deck, we have number 3, Chase Varney. Big hitter for the Pirates, playing your cleanup hitter today.
Never mind, folks. That one will get called a strike at the plate. As that pitch will go wild, and it'll send Bryce Hagee to third base. Tolsia still leading by 1. 1-2 count here for David Michael. As he swings and fouls that one off just barely, but enough to stay alive here in this battle. Jeremy Van Hoos has been absolutely slinging fastball after fastball, and then just that one throws low, that one, leaving us with a full count here at the at-bat. Sacrifice fly here could set up one brother to lead another one home.
Called balk.
As he will take his base and send Chase Varney, the cleanup batter, to the box. As, hold on.
Called balk. I guess he must have checked on the runner. Sends the runner home. Keeps Michael Hagee at.
was very confusing, Coy.
I believe so.
He made it all the way to first base, and then they made him go back.
You rarely ever see a balk in high school, but that's pretty weird there.
Van Hoos fouled it
Foul tip.
off. Staying alive here so far, David Michael. I believe this will be the 7th pitch, if not the 8th, of the at-bat. Chase Varney eager to get out there.
Swing and
That
Michael
one will be
Hagee
called a
gets
ball
walked.
way over the head. Michael Hagee, he will take his base, leaving runners on the corners for Chase Varney to come and clean up.
Score alert for your softball game. The Pirates score their first run of the game, making the score 2-1 with 2 outs and a runner on second. Now to bat is number 3, Chase Varney for the Belfry Pirates. Tonight he is playing shortstop. You may usually see him as the pitcher. One 0 count there as the first pitch is the ball. See, it's a ground ball that goes through the infield, leaving Michael Hagee safe or out at second.
He'll be out at second there for the second out of the half inning. But Chase, is safe on first base. As next up, coming up to bat, we got the center fielder for tonight, Dante Davis.
Dante's a big power hitter for the team. If he gets a hold of one right here, Chase may make it home. Ball one in the dirt.
That one was thrown outside and very low, Coy. So that one will get called too high. 2-0 count here for Dante Davis.
Dante with a good eye on that high fastball. Most people would swing at that. Yet another ball in the dirt. Maybe time to call Tom and maybe talk to the pitcher Van Hooses. He's looking a little gassed out here.
Yeah, he came out hot and ready, slinging heat, but cooled off since then, allowing the Pirates to get some hits off of him. As that one goes straight down the center. Dante doesn't swing due to the 3-0 count, hoping for a walk there. Pitch comes in and Dante swings. That'll go foul. And over the fence. Oh.
He's hurt. As we in the press box, 2 little kids were running after the ball and one fell and wiped out. Hope the little guy is okay.
Dante fouls that one off again. As a lot of these balls are going straight over the fence and back at the fans. As Dante will take his base.
And gets walked. Runner in scoring position now is Chase Varney, and up to bat is the catcher, number 13, Tucker Sloan.
Taking off the catching gear here on deck. It'll be up to Sloan to get a base hit, and maybe potentially knock a runner in.
Tucker Sloan lives in the shadow of his older brother, the former catcher for the Pirates.
Tyler Sloan.
Yep. Tyler was a two-sport athlete, I believe, playing soccer and baseball just like Tucker.
I believe Tyler Sloan graduated 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. It was either 2 years ago or he took the supplemental year and graduated last year. I believe he graduated 2 years ago.
Yes.
2 years ago.
Him and his brother got 1 year together.
No.
As Dante's still second, he's safe.
So now Belfry has runners on second and third here. 2 out so far at the at-bat, or in the inning. On 1 count so far. Tucker Sloan swing and a miss. And that
is strike 3.
Will end up being strike 3. Excuse me for our scoreboard, folks, because it seems like it's been wrong all evening. The inning will end, and we will go to the top of the second. Your score tied up 1-1 here for Belfry baseball. So we switch over to softball.
2-1 score.
Top of the second inning in that game. Scott is still leading, only by 1 now, though, as the Pirates scored in the bottom of the first.
Runner on first. I believe the first runner was walked.
That one will get called a strike and out at second base. What an effort there by the catcher and shortstop.
As we like to talk about that catcher's pretty new to the team. She's looked like she's no longer got wet feet, as we would call it.
Yeah, it seems like she's finally getting situated and comfortable here in this Lady Pirates softball team. As Molly Fahm, 0-1 count, winds up, fires, and that'll be a ball. A little too high. Molly fires again. Just a little too high. Molly and the Pirates giving up 2 runs in that last inning, hoping not to do the same this time around.
This Pirate defense really doesn't give up much run, so I'm looking forward to see what they do against a team like the Scott Skyhawks. Scott is ranked number 2 in West Virginia right now, I believe. Or no. Yeah.
This will be the third baseman, Haven Tomlin, up at the bat. She is the 9th in the batting lineup, so once her battle is over, the lineup will restart for Scott. With a 2-2 count here, Molly Fahm fires, and that'll be another foul ball by the batter, staying alive. We are about to resume action here. We'll get one last pitch in for Molly and her Pirates as that one will go foul again. So we switch back over to the baseball game. Kobe Puckett still the pitcher for the Pirates as he fires on this one, and be a swing and a miss for the batter.
And up to bat for the Rebels today is Jeremy Van Hoos, who is pitching tonight.
A little late on that last swing, Coy, a little bit under it, couldn't quite get there as that one goes straight to the second baseman. Can the Pirates get him out? And they do.
Runners out at first. Great infield assist right there by Bryce Hagee to Jonah Adkins. Little quick 4-3 play there.
Batting 8th tonight for Tulsa. We've got the left fielder, number 0, Hunter Pennington. That'll be a swing and a miss there. Kobe Puckett really picking up the momentum ever since he gave up that run in the first. As that one will go to the dirt, leave it with a 1-1 count.
With Kobe being such a young pitcher, giving up an early run like that can really be tough on the mental, considering he's not had many innings pitched as a high schooler. So the way he's able to face the adversity here and come back out throwing nice heated strikes, I believe that shows some good potential for the young man.
Yeah, Cole, and as we touched on earlier, this Pirates team is just so young, and they got so much potential all around, not even just on the pitcher's mound, but everywhere from the outfield to the infield. So then we got the 2-2 ballerina count. I love calling it a ballerina count as Kobe Puckett slings it.
And it is a pop-up. Can he be out?
And he will make the catch at
third
base. That would be Isaiah Wolford making the play there at third base. Isaiah, another one of those young stars that's rising up quickly for the Pirates. He is a freshman here, and with a lot of experience under his belt, he will gain some traction for this team. That'll be a high ball, but it'll be a swung and a miss. Therefore, the batter leaving with an 0-1 count.
Another swinging strike, making it an 0-2 count.
No runners on base here for Tolsia. Could Kobe Puckett see a 3-up and 3-down scenario?
And he is out.
That will be 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and the half inning is over as we go into the bottom. Your score is still being tied up 1-1 here at Massey Energy Field. We switch back over to softball.
Runner on third.
Molly Fahm is still slinging the rock.
2-0 count with 2 outs here. 2-1 count now as that is a swinging strike.
Three-one count here for Scott.
Runner on third. A wild pitch right here could be detrimental to the Pirates.
Molly's looking to put this one away.
Strike.
That'll get called a strike as well, leaving it with a full count.
Right at the heart of the plate, too. Swing. Shortstop makes a play at first, leaving that at 3 outs, and a runner stranded on third. Resuming action here at baseball, your pitcher, number 12, Kobe Puckett, is the first up to bat in the inning.
Kobe's been throwing pretty good tonight. Let's see if he can bat the same efficiency. That'll go for a ball.
There you go. 1-0 count here for the young freshman.
Swing and a miss.
Sorry, a 1-1 count, and now that making it a 1-2 count.
Ben who fires and delivers a ball. 2-2.
What's your favorite count, Reese?
I love 2-2s. I was a ballerina myself back in the day. I'm just joshing. That one goes to the dirt again, leaving us with a full count.
I'm joking.
I'm just joshing.
Had me fooled for a second there, Reese.
Why do I look like a ballerina, Coy?
I could see it.
Plunkett gets ready. Full count.
He takes a swing.
Doinks it. And
And
that one will
drop.
land right in between the center fielder and the right fielder. That was a beautiful base hit there. Lead him up with a single.
Leadoff single to start the inning off. Great way to start the inning for the Pirates.
Now, coming up to bat, the third baseman, Isaiah Wolford. We were talking about him just a second ago. How much work he's put in so far into this first year here at the high school. Isaiah Wolford looks to bunt. Doesn't get a good look. Never to get called a ball.
As Kobe was on first base, pinch runner Garrett Maynard comes in. And he steals as
Isaiah Wolford bunts, and he
is out at first.
Out at first, but it advances the runner to second. Sacrifice bunt there by Isaiah Wolford.
Putting a runner in scoring position for the Pirates with only one out. Garrett Maynard is another one of them young players we were talking about. He's also a freshman, I believe.
And yet again, I believe this is another freshman
Eli
here
Cottle
for the Pirates. He has my favorite bat on the team. Is that one to go fair, straight past the third baseman into the left field. And Garrett Maynard runs around a home and makes it. Eli Cottle making it the first base, giving the Pirates another run so far. What a beautiful swing with that pencil bat. Absolutely love to see it.
That is one beautiful bat now.
I love that bat.
A bat like that kind of reminds me of MLB The Show. Back at the top of our order here, Jonah Atkins at the bat.
As Eli Cottle will steal second base.
With ease.
Yeah, and he will be safe. He will stand there, giving him scoring position as well here for the Pirates. We'll score update on your softball game. Still 2-1. Scott here in that one. Jonah Atkins, 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out.
Right on second with the 2-0 count and 1 runner out.
Van Hoos facing another top of the lineup here.
Low ball.
That one goes
Wild
down to
pitch.
the ankles, and
Runner
Eli
steals.
Cottle will make it the third. 3-0 count here for the first in the lineup. Golden rule. Just don't swing.
I don't know. I'd like to see a swing here. Big home run, maybe.
Big home run. Jonah Atkins has been known to hit home runs here for the regular season in the for the Pirates and also for his travel ball team. I believe it's called Prom Baseball. As that one will be the 4th ball in a row as he listened to my expert golden advice and takes his base on first.
Now back up to bat is number 1, Bryce Hagee tonight. Bryce Hagee already 1-1 for the night.
Now, Coy, knowing Bryce, I know how aggressive he is and how he likes to make plays and make something happen. If he can't get a base hit here, I know he's going to try to hit one up and for the sacrifice fly. Is that one doinks
dropped.
up? Drop, and Jonah
Makes it runner on first and second now.
as the runner makes it home.
That's what I believe.
That'll be another run scored for Belfry here in this one. And I believe Jonah Atkins made it to second base untouched off that catastrophic error by Tolsia. I believe it was the infield to second baseman.
Yes, they both, the shortstop and the second baseman, I believe, both ran into each other, making one another drop the ball. High ball first pitch.
David Michael Hagee, number 22.
With Jonah being on base here, leaves the speedy Bryce Hagee staying at first. Bryce Hagee's usually the player to try and steal second, sometimes even third.
These pitches are coming in. We have ball after ball and foul tip after foul tip. As Hagee fouls that one off, and that one goes to the first baseman and drops it. Infield fly rule will lead him out, however, leaving Jonah Atkins and Bryce Hagee on first and second. Chase Varney, 2 runners on base, trying to clean them up. A line drive to center field,
And
that'll get caught, bringing it into the half inning with 2 runners on base. You hate to see it for the Pirates. However, they are up so far in this one, 3-1. It's been a pretty good game so far, Coy, for the baseball team, as I believe Kobe Puckett will stay out there pitching going into the top of the third. As we switch over to our softball game, however, we have some developments. Molly Fahm is back on the mound with 0 outs. I believe that was the first pitch of the third inning.
Nope, we have a runner on first here.
They do have a runner on first. Excuse me. Molly Fahm 2-1 here. It's hard to see who's batting right now. But if I had to make a guess, I would say that is, oh, no, number 23 just popped that one up to the shortstop. That'll be the first out here for Scott. This battle is now, we got the pitcher, number 13, Cambry Baker.
Reese, in that situation there, as a player, I feel like I would almost want to let that drop and make it a double play ball situation there, as that runner was really trotting at slow speeds to first. You might be able to get a tricky double play there.
Yeah, I agree, Coy, but I feel like there's a rule preventing that. Is there like an infield fly rule to allow it to not happen that way? That would be very smart by the defensive Pirates. If we switch back over to the baseball game, we will keep you updated on softball.
2 big games for the Pirates tonight. 2 big wins needed.
Kobe Puckett winds up for the pitch. And that
Pop
one
up.
Popped up. Tucker Sloan looking for it, and he drops it. Guns over to first, and that one was a high throw, leaving Jonah Atkins to jump for it. And Tolsia makes it safe.
Foul tip as the runner storms for second, but gets called back because that is a swinging strike.
It was Luke Williamson making it to first base on the last at-bat. This is now Gage Dawson in the batter's box. He is number 30 in the right fielder to not for Tulsa. Puckett checks first. Still safe.
not knowing much on the Rebels, Belfry must have done their scouting reports because there's been a lot of check pitches tonight.
That one get called a strike, I do believe.
As a shot to center field. Good cutoff there by your right fielder.
That'll advance the runners for Tulsa here tonight. Got one on first, one on second. No outs so far. Kobe Puckett coming out of an extreme inning last time, 3 up and 3 down. Now he's having 2 on base here with the third in the batting lineup, number 22. Blake Stall.
Quick softball update. The Pirates finished the inning with 0 runs earned.
He is the designated hitter tonight for Tulsa, as that one is a rocket to center field.
As
Dante
the center
Davis
fielder
makes a great play. Great play
By
deep
the-
in the outfield, saving a run for sure. Maybe possibly 2, maybe possibly 3, Coy.
Because if that ball drops, that's deep. That's probably around 300, 320 feet. That's dropping. It's going to be hard to relay that.
And that was an over his head catch while he was still running. What an amazing play there by the center fielder, Dante Davis.
Who, might I add, is a very young freshman. Dante Davis is one of your two-sport guys, and actually he was a big starter in football as well this year. One of those young freshmen that just got the talent, really.
As the runner still second and third, giving scoring position for 2 runners for Tulsa. As Coach Hagee calls a timeout, talk with the pitcher a little bit, try to shake off some feelings, see what's going on. As we switch over to the softball game, we get updated on that. We got Myra Bevins, the leadoff batter here for the Pirates.
In the bottom of the third here.
No outs.
Oh,
She'll foul that one off, Coy.
she's ready to run.
She's
Myra-
always ready to run. She's so quick and speedy. That's why she's the leadoff.
Myra is one of our quickest players, if not the quickest.
Definitely the quickest. Definitely the quickest. Every time she's on first, she tries to steal second. Every time she's on second, she tries to steal third. But because she has such a high success rate, the pitcher winds up that one way outside, called a ball. 1-1 count here.
Good eye, bud.
We'll get one more pitch in before we switch back over to baseball. Is that timeout called by Coach Hagee is now over. It's Myra Bevins, base hit straight over the shortstop. You love to see it, and she will sit on first as we head back over to the baseball game. This is number 7, Bray Moulette, up to bat. And he will take his base. And he will be intentionally walked here for Tulsa. I didn't know, because I was still kind of staring at the softball game a little bit. I didn't know if he got hit by that pitch, as that pitch will go wild, giving Tulsa another run in this one and advancing the runners in the process. Now they got 2 more on
Runners.
second and third.
We have runners in scoring position here. This is a rough inning for the Pirates.
Yeah, it seems like that timeout that Coach Hagee took just a second ago is not working to be effective yet.
Up to bat now is number 14, Brody Cottle for the Rebels.
14 barely fouls it off. The catcher will kill it, and he'll have to come all the way back after making it all the way to first. Cottle with 2 on base. He wants something. He wants anything he can get.
Base non-carry could get 2 runs in, so we got to be able to close this inning out with hopefully any added stress to the game.
That one to get fouled off and go far over the edge of right field.
Right fielder was running to make a play there. Almost had it. Ended up running into the fence there.
Cottle will get the hit off there and make it the first, scoring a runner in the process.
Big
With
base.
runners on the corners, got another player coming over to bat for Tulsa. Number 4, Peyton Maney.
Muncie there.
Muncie. That is a C and not an E. Looking to bunt.
Thought off bunt there. As some action in the softball game, big triple. Gets a runner home, tie game now. Molly Fahm, your pitcher tonight, she just hit an absolute bomb out to center field. Swinging strike as a runner steals for second.
And he makes it there, Coy, as Tulsa is running away with this one here, top of the 3rd inning.
As batter calls time. Up here from the press box, you can hear senior Jonah Atkins helping lead his young team to make the right plays when this pitch is hit.
That'll be the 3rd strike because Tulsa fans not happy with the call there. Van Hoos, the pitcher, coming back up to the plate.
Score alert for your softball game here. Number 30, Alara Tackett hits a single, driving in the pitcher, Molly Fahm. Your Pirates are now up 3-2. Big base knock.
That
Be stopped.
giving you 3rd out here for this half inning. Tulsa switching back over to Belfry, heading into the bottom of the 3rd. Your score is tied 3-3. Very unfortunate there to hit a line drive straight to an outfielder. I mean, great contact there, but
Outfielder didn't even have to move.
Yeah, switches the innings. Nevertheless, as softball is going on, 1 out here. Bell Howard up to bat.
Up to bat, I believe that is McKaylin Mead, actually.
That is McKaylin Mead. Bell Howard is on deck.
0-1 count here. 0-2 count there. It's just swinging miss.
There we go. The pitcher winds up, fires, delivers a ball there on Mead.
1-2 count. This is a big inning for the Pirates here as they've taken the lead in this inning with only 1 out and a runner on first. And a swing and miss, and she strikes out.
Giving the Pirates their 2nd out here, the half inning. Very beneficial inning for the Pirates so far. 2 runs scored already. 1 on base.
Called strike for the first pitch there.
Next one comes in, and that's wild as the pinch runner for the Lady Pirates will steal second base.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the pinch runner for the Pirates looks like to me Rhonda Maynard.
I can't see that number that far out there from where we are up here in the box.
We're back here with some Belfry Pirates baseball. Dante Davis up to bat. Very high ball. Almost hits him in the head even.
That ball go foul over the fence, back at the fans. Dante Davis, after making a massive play defensively just a second ago, tries to add to his resume so far in this game.
Two-one count for the young freshman.
Davis swings, fouls it back off, giving it a 2-2 count. He was walked in his last at-bat.
Davis is looking to send one here. I mean, he is swinging for the fences.
And Coy, it's not like he doesn't have the strength to do it. He can easily put a ball over that fence. We have 307 at the poles here at Pond Creek.
And at center field is 360. I'm not how true.
Dante Davis will take his base. Is he hit? As he'll get walked there on the full count.
Dante Davis with a good eye there. As runner steals first. Now runner at second.
0 outs here, giving him scoring position here. Tucker Sloan up to bat now for the Pirates.
As he is hit by the pitch in the ankle.
And he will take his base.
Van Hoos looking a little gassed. Coach calls time to visit the mound.
All right, let's head back over to the softball game. Here as we get the
Top of the fourth rolling here.
fourth getting ready to take place.
Pirates are up 3-2.
And now this will be the first pitch of the inning. Molly Fahm sends that one too high. Something I notice about these Lady Pirates, and specifically the pitcher, is she loves high balls, especially early in the count. Tries to get the batters to swing.
It's always good to get a batter chasing. She throws another one up and in. Called for yet another ball. 2-0 count.
Molly fires, and that one goes really high. Wild pitch there. If they had runners on base, that would have been very bad for the Pirates.
Finish this last pitcher, then we'll switch back to some Belfry baseball.
We've got a 3-0 count here for Scott. Molly fires, and that'll be the fourth consecutive ball, and the runner will take her base. Head back over to baseball.
For your Pirates, we had a steal as a pinch runner came in for Tucker Sloan. Number 20, I believe that is Luke Maynard. Runners in scoring position with only no outs this inning.
The pitcher, Kobe Puckett, up to bat.
Looking for a nice base knock here. Oh, ground
Sends one
ball.
straight to the pitcher. The pitcher throws back to first and gets the out there. However, the Pirates will advance the runners third and home, giving them another run. It'll be Dante Davis there on the run.
Making this a 3-4 ball game. That was, as we like to call, a go-ahead run by Dante Davis there.
Number 24, Isaiah Wolford up to bat here.
High fastball for the first strike.
Called bunt. And backs out on it early. Pays off for the ball. Wolford looking to make a dent. Bunts again at the pitcher. Grounds it with his offhand. Throws. And Isaiah Wolford scores another one for the Pirates.
With a sacrifice bunt, making the score 5-3. Your Belfry Pirates in the lead.
Two outs so far. Eli Caudle up to bat with that pencil bat. Eli Caudle hit a really hard ground ball to left field in his last at-bat. I believe in the process, he sent a few runners home. At least he got one RBI. Let's see if he can do the same here.
No runners on base.
The 1-1 count. Eli Caudle, swing and a miss, 1-2. Venn, who's still the pitcher tonight for Tolsia. He winds up, fires. That'll be another ball. Giving Eli a little bit better of the situation here at 2-2.
Sure. Cinderella count, as you like to call it there, Reese.
My ballerina count.
Ballerina.
They wear
sorry.
tutus.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why.
I like that one there.
Uh-huh.
And
There's
he's
a swing and a miss. Gives them the third out for the Pirates. Here as we switch back over to the softball game, heading into the top of the fourth inning. Your score is 5-3 Belfry. For baseball, for softball, your Pirates are also winning.
Your Pirates are in a position here, though. You got a runner on third and second here. No outs.
Oh, 2 count here for the batter. A strikeout here from Molly Fawn would be massive momentum. That'll be inside ball. Exciting games on both sides of the box here, softball and baseball fields, Coy. Molly fires, that'll be another ball.
2-2 count here.
She's really looking for that strikeout.
Molly's been in these types of positions before this year, and she's been able to come out of them scot-free.
I see what you did there, Coy.
A little bit of wordplay for you.
Scot-free, she will stay as the runner is sent back to the dugout.
For the first out.
If the Pirates can somehow manage to get out of this inning without giving up any runs, that would be very beneficial for the team heading into the fourth inning. As we transfer back over to the baseball game, we will keep you updated on that score for softball. Kobe Puckett is still your pitcher, and number 0 will be heading up to bat for Tulsa. That will be Hunter Pennington.
Swinging strike there, fouled off.
I believe we got a set of brothers that are not the Hagies that are also playing on the baseball field today. We got Hunter Pennington and Hayden Pennington.
Score alert for your Scott softball game versus Belfry. Scott brings in 2 runs on a single, leaving your score 4-3 Scott Skyhawks.
Guess Molly Fawn isn't scot-free anymore, is she, Coy?
No, she's not. High ball there by the young Kobe Puckett.
2-1 count so far here for the Pirates.
Yet another high ball, leaving the runner to duck.
Hunter might be looking for one here as Kobe Puckett slings one, swing and a miss. 3-2 count. 0 outs.
Rain starts to pour here in Belfry, Kentucky today. I believe the saying is it rains cats and dogs, but today it's raining Pirates and Rebels.
Wow, Coy, that is an hilarious pun.
Nope, I don't think it was.
You made me giggle a little bit.
It's not my best work.
The runner tries to steal second, and he makes it safe.
Great throw by the catcher there, just a little bit too slow on the pop.
One count so far here for Tolsia. It is indeed raining Rebels and Pirates this evening. It's very cold outside as well on top of that rain.
Swinging strike there, making your count a 1-2 count for the Rebels here.
It makes nights like these in the box just a little bit more enjoyable knowing that we are up here in the box.
Number 13, Luke Williamson up to bat. This may be another one of those innings where, a shot.
Number 13.
And he is
sends
out.
One to left field, just like I was talking about before. It sucks having a line drive, great contact on the ball, go straight to an outfielder. Fortunately, that was to the Belfry Pirates. I believe that was David Michael Hagee on the field there.
As a hitter, you can't be upset with those types of hits. You got to think you're getting all the ball, you're sitting it. Just one of those things, man. Infield shift, outfield shift is not playing for you.
This is number 30 up to bat, Gage Dawson.
As he tips it off.
Gage letting him go straight past him here. 1-1 count so far for the at-bat.
One count here. No runners on base. Wait, no, sorry, a runner on third.
Another throw there for Puckett. Another strike there for Puckett. 2 outs. Top of the fourth inning here for
runner in scoring position here. Full count now. Sorry, 2-2 count.
Puckett looking to send this one to the bottom. That'll leave you with a full count here for Gage. He is the second in the batting lineup.
This situation, you want to get a good pitch that'll get somebody chasing because you got a runner on third here. Base knock brings him home, and that is a
swing and a miss. And the innings will flip here for the baseball game as Tulsa's defense will head back out and try to stop a high momentum team. The Belfry Pirates right now as your score is 5-3. Belfry is winning. Belfry has just lost the lead over in the softball game as
2 outs, runner on third and second here.
I believe Scott has scored 2 runs so far in this inning alone. Molly
Ooh.
Fawn fires wild pitch as another runner will make it home for Scott.
Making
now-
it a 5-3 ball game. I believe I just saw Fawn wipe her hand off on her pants. I believe the rain's getting to her.
I was just about to say maybe the weather is playing an effect here tonight. It's not very often you see wild pitches coming in from Molly Fawn and multiple runs given up in one inning. However, both of those things have happened multiple times tonight, and it has set up disaster for the Lady Pirates so far. I believe we are undefeated at home so far this season. Coy is
As a check swing there, 3-1 count. Swinging strike there, full count now. Fawn gets the strikeout here. She ends the inning with the least amount of damage as possible available.
this is a must out here for the Pirates. If somehow this runner gets on base, the runner on third will also, and never mind, she'll get walked, and runners will be on the corners. For some reason, Coy, I was thinking that maybe she was about to slam that one as I seen the ball break high up.
Yeah, that looked like it was high and in to me, and I thought that was going to be hit.
With softball pitches being so different from baseball pitches, and she's having to throw underhand at the speed of which she does, near 70 miles an hour, I mean, it's likely that sometimes that ball's just going to slip right out. That one goes inside, popped up over to right field. Can they make a play? And
The ball is
dropped as the defense stays out there for the Pirates.
back to some Belfry baseball. Back to the top of the order. Number 10, Jonah Atkins up to bat. Good eye on the first pitch. 1-0 count.
Jonah Atkins makes massive contact there on that ball, sends it over to left field. It'll stay fair, and he will sit on first.
With a leadoff single. These Pirates are really seeing the ball well tonight.
Giving Bryce Hagee some momentum to work with here as Jonah Atkins somehow makes it to second base as the ball is thrown back to home plate, and he will stay on second, giving him scoring position here for the rest of the batting lineup as Bryce Hagee is up to bat. Bryce bunts, beautiful bunt over to the third baseman as Bryce will make it there safe, and I believe, yes, Jonah Atkins made it to third base safe as well. What a beautiful bunt there by the second in the batting lineup. As Tulsa is trying to switch out baseballs, any chance they can get this rain really playing a factor in both games here tonight. Score check for the softball game. The Pirates are still out there on defense as the score is still 5-3 Scott. As Tulsa fires, runner steals second. David Michael Hagee up to bat still. 1-0 count so far. Pirates up 2, trying to increase their lead. Van Hoos doinks by David Michael, straight between the right and center fielder. What a beautiful hit to drive in not one but 2 runs, one being his own brother. And the Pirates will increase their lead 7-3. With David Michael on base, no outs so far in the inning. Pirates setting up really good. Now Tulsa trying to do anything they can with these baseballs. Again, another swap out. Chase Varney, the cleanup hitter, only has 1 runner on bases, that being David Michael at first. He will try to follow in his teammates' footsteps. Here is the 3 batters before him have ended their battle with a hit. Your Lady Pirates are still on defense there for the softball game. Scott has 2 runners on second and third. As Chase Varney lines that one out to the left field, and it advances David Michael to second and lines him up on first base. His Pirates on absolute fire here, Coy.
Yes, 7-3, no outs, runners on first and second. 2 runs scored this inning already. Might be a big inning for the Pirates. Big power hitter, Dante Davis back up to the plate.
Dante, power hitter, like you said, 2 runners on base.
Big base knock here
That ball
might
goes
get
over his head.
2 runners home this inning. Again. Dante's one of those guys you'd say he has light tower power, baby.
As Dante using that strength, trying to, as he pops that one up toward the catcher, and he doesn't make a play there.
Infield
on the
fly roll
ball.
is called, though, leaving him out. Hate to see that for a player like him he was on a 1-0 count there. Giving the Pirates their
Very,
first out.
very unfortunate for Dante, especially with the runners on base. Usually that is good in most cases, but this time the catcher drops the ball there, so the infield fly rule wouldn't have mattered if no runners were on base there, Coy. He would have made it safe on first, as Chase is checked at first base by Van Hoos. Still pitching tonight for Tulsa. Now, we said early on in the game it looked like he was throwing balloons. His arm looked so gassed out. As
Runners
the runners will steal third and second.
And wild throw. Runner comes home.
Wow, absolutely unbelievable.
Pirates with 3
David
runs
Michael
scored.
Hagee makes it all the way home there on the wild throw, and Chase Varney makes it to third.
What an inning for the Pirates
Increasing
here.
another Belfry Pirate point. We're up 5, Coy. Now we are in the 4th inning, and what are the mercy rules? Is it up by 15? I want to say up by 15 in
15
the
or
3rd
10.
or 4th, and then 10 in the 5th, right?
Yes, I believe so. So if the Pirates can get up to 10 by here, if the Pirates can get at least 13 total runs as a team, Tulsa will have to score, or I believe the game will be called. As Tucker hits a shot, and it is caught by your second baseman, leaving your runner at third, not being able to run home, giving the Pirates the second out of the inning.
Very unfortunate there for Tucker Sloan.
To bat is Kobe Puckett again, with a heck of a night on the mound, and he's batting pretty good this game. On deck is a
Kobe
new
Puckett
hitter.
has played a really good game tonight for the Pirates. That one will get called a strike.
On deck we have looks like to be a pinch hitter, number 20, Luke Maynard, I believe.
And folks, just a little update on that softball game. The Pirates are still on defense in the top of the 4th, and they are still only down 2 runs, 5-3, as
there's a runner on first, second, and third. Bases loaded situation here. With
it'll be up to Molly Fum. Make do with that. Yeah, let's switch over. Let's take a look at that, as that ball will get fouled off to the back fence.
1-2 count here. Hopefully she can strike out the batter. If not, base hit could be what puts the nail in the coffin for the Pirates. Back here at baseball, 2-1 count for the pitcher.
Molly Fum, high pitch, 2-2 count for the softball team. Kobe Puckett getting ready to receive a pitch of his own. That one's high. He swings at it anyway. Ball gets popped up over to the dugout of Tulsa. That'll be the 3rd out for this half inning, finally ending that insane run that the Belfry Pirates had on Tulsa. Your score 8-3 heading into the top of the fifth. As we head back over to the softball game, we still have a full count. We still have 2 outs. We are only down 2 points to Scott. This battle, Coy, has looked like it's taken forever.
With this being a full count here, Reese, and the base is loaded, Molly's got to throw a strike here, or else it's a run scored no matter what.
And that's
she's
a strike
out.
3 as Molly Fawn, bases loaded, doesn't give up any more runs for the Lady Pirates. And that half inning as we head to the bottom of the fourth in that one. Your score 5-3. Scott is winning.
As we take one of our very few intermissions this game, here's a word from our sponsors. Back here for some Pirates baseball after our short intermission.
Sponsors off of the live stream.
As there's a base knock, runner on first. Pirates, if I were the Pirates, I'd be looking to try and keep any runs from coming home this inning, so you have a chance at mercy rolling and getting to go home early in this cold and nasty weather. I myself got a hot chocolate here from the concession stand.
Checked at first base for Tulsa. Right now we got number 7 coming up to bat for the Rebels. Puckett fires. That one's a little too low. Hit the dirt. Not
Good
low enough to cause a wild pitch, though. As Tucker Sloan makes good work of that one. Asking for a different ball from the umpire. Little update from that softball game. McKenna Justice just hits a nasty single,
With 1 out in the inning.
giving the Pirates just 1 on base.
Big pop up. If he's out
That
here.
it popped up over to the third baseman. Isaiah Wolford makes a play on the ball.
What a play. He really had to run for that one. I mean,
Yeah,
exit
he's-
velocity on that hit had to be at least upwards of 80 miles.
He's definitely been a difference maker so far in this 5-point game for the Pirates, Isaiah Wolford. And two other notable names that are very, very young here for this team, Kobe Puckett and Dante Davis. Absolutely showing up when they need to.
Big
And
swinging
how
strike.
old is Bryce Hagee? Is he a
Bryce
freshman?
Hagee is a freshman. Most of our
Okay.
starters, I believe
Yeah,
we have.
There's another one.
Let me see here. We have starting tonight for the Pirates. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freshmen. starting at the dish for us tonight.
Absolutely unbelievable. As an amazing stop there by Kobe Puckett. Thinks about the double play, decides not to go that route, and just gets an easy out at first base. Wow, what an unbelievable stoppage there by the pitcher.
Quick turnaround play for Mr. Puckett there.
As that'll give the Pirates 2 outs so far here in the half inning, as there will be a brief intermission? I don't know.
I believe I heard something about a light being out.
The third base coach is talking over to its dugout.
I believe their dugout light is out. They cannot see. As a pinch hitter comes in, I believe. Oh, whatever was up is fixed now, I guess. Very confusing for the Pirates here. Checking in at that softball game. Runner on first, 2 outs. Scott is doing whatever they can to keep the Pirates from scoring this inning. Big strike for the Pirates. 0-2 count. Runner on second, 2 outs.
Okay, we got big events going on both sides over here at Pond Creek, so we're going to have to try to call both games at one time. Here is Myra Bevins, the leadoff batter here for the Pirates, or she's the first in the batting lineup, excuse me. She has 1 ball and 0 strikes. With 1 runner on base, could be very important that Myra somehow sees the same fate.
Outside ball called there.
As Puckett gets ready to fire.
Swinging, foul ball.
Popped up, right fielder running for it and runs into the fence again. Who is that at right field?
I believe that's Eli Cottle. Eli Cottle is one of those players.
Showing a lot of hustle. There's another one of those young guys that playing for Belfry that shows a lot of potential, a lot of hard work. Myra Bevins seeing the 3-0
runners
count.
out at first. What a play by your Pirates there.
Heading into the bottom of the 5th, the Pirates are going to be looking to end this one early with a mercy rule as Myra will get her first strike, and your score for the baseball game is 8-3. Belfry on top.
Switching over here to your softball game. 3-1 count, 2 outs, runner on first. If I'm Myra here, I do not swing. I do not believe they would throw Myra a strike here because of her immense speed. And it is a called ball as she checks swings, and there is a runner on first and second. Up to bat is your shortstop, Natalie Fike. She's got a pretty good swing. She could bring in 1, maybe 2 runners here, bringing the Pirates to a tie game with your Scott Skyhawks.
I just adjusted the scoreboard to align with the softball game. We will commentate this game until the end of the half inning, and then we will transfer back over to Belfry's batting lineup for the baseball team. As that ball is hit to second base, and the third out will
easily out at first there.
For the Pirates, absolutely fatal there. 2 runners on base. It's never good to see that as they head into the top of the 5th inning for softball, and we head into the bottom of the 5th inning for baseball. We switch back over. Belfry getting ready to take the batting lineup by storm. I believe we got Luke Maynard coming up to bat.
First at bat this game for him.
For the Pirates. Yeah, he's just been subbed in. I can't tell you for who.
Let me look at my roster. I might be able to tell you. He was subbed in for Isaiah Wolford hitting. I believe that is if the batting order is correct, because on deck is number 7 Eli Cottle, and he is your 9-hole hitter now.
Van Hoos still pitching tonight for Tolsia.
Van Hoos, as he throws a ball in the dirt there as he's warming up.
And Coy, something about tonight just hasn't gotten any warmer.
Only colder.
Only colder.
Got my nose running over here. As the Lady Pirates start their inning back up.
Still practicing his swing, trying to get the timing right on Van Hoos. This is his first at-bat of the evening, like you just said. Eli Caudle on deck. He's made great contact all night long with that amazing pencil bat. I cannot get over how much I love that baseball bat.
Reese, you might like it so much you might need to play baseball just so you can get a bat just like that.
No, I'm just going to have a son and force him to play baseball, Coy.
That works too, I guess.
Yep.
And your mom that bat?
No, I'm going to get him a lightsaber bat from Star Wars.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
It's going to be.
I like that. I like that.
It's going to be red.
I think I'll make my kid, I wouldn't say make, I'd encourage my kid to play football.
I'm going to make my kid play I've never played one organized game of baseball in my entire childhood into my young adult life. Never have. Probably never will either. Unfortunately.
Hey, sports isn't for everybody.
Sports isn't for everybody, Coy. I am a professional kickball player, though. Maybe I'll force my son to play kickball.
Is kickball even a organized sport?
I hope so, Coy. I hope so. If it's not, it should be. You know what? That's what I'm investing into.
Organized kickball.
In my young adulthood, I'm going to invest in the organized kickball organizations.
You ever dabbled in pickleball? You know, the newly found, well, I wouldn't say newly found, but newly up-and-coming game of the world even.
Coy, I have a great opinion on pickleball. Pickleball might be the greatest sport ever invented, and it's not close.
It's a mix of tennis, volleyball, and ping pong.
I mean,
can't beat that.
You really can't beat. I mean, the way we play it, it's a mixture of volleyball, tennis, and ping pong. But I'm talking about
The professional way.
professional way with the paddles. Oh my goodness,
Tennis and
Coy
ping
Queen.
pong. Woo.
Have you ever played a game of pickleball with the paddles?
I have. It's intense.
It's amazing. I love playing pickleball. Swinging a paddle just like Luke Maynard here first.
Called
throw.
strike, I believe. His batter box is a little bit bigger than most, as he's 6'4", I believe.
He's 6'6".
Oh.
Yes, I'm 6'3", and I have to look up to him myself whenever.
As he hits a base knock, can he beat it?
And he's running
Runner
long
beats.
strides, and he makes
it's a
it
wild
a wild
pitch.
throw.
Go to.
Can he go? And he goes,
Oh.
nah. No, I'm just going to
ground roll double as it went out of the playfield.
Oh, so he does end up making it to second base.
Hit!
Maynard. As Coy Queen tries to just save the life of an innocent fan watching the baseball game. Stray softball coming in. It's like they have heat-seeking missiles and radars for people's faces.
Telling you they do. I've never seen more wild softballs than this year. I believe in our last home game we had about
Here we go.
7.
Always trusting the pencil bat. An amazing bunt by Eli Caudle.
And it stays fair as he beats the pitch.
Wow, you cannot get any closer to that third base line, Coy, as that one just barely goes fair. And Luke Maynard makes his way around to third, and Eli will stay safe on first. Jonah Atkins, leadoff batter here for the Pirates, first in the batting lineup.
This is, I believe, our 4th time around the complete batting order of the game.
And trying to do something special here in the batter's box. Jonah Atkins, it's a pretty solid game for tonight. He's had, I believe he's
1 for 2 on the night.
1 for 3, I believe.
1 for 2 with a walk.
One for two with a walk. Two runners on base on the corners. Eli Caudle tries to steal. That would have been called a ball. And he will easily make it on second. No.
He's making
And we resume back from that short break that we had up here in the box. 3-0 count here for the Belfry Pirates. Runners still on second and third as Jonah Atkins will get walked to first.
Well, Reese.
Yeah, I'm joined by co-host of Bo Wolford here, relieving Coy Queen of his duties this evening. Bo, so far here in both games, softball and baseball, we have had great matchups and
Looks like it.
Great action
Looks
in
like
both of these games.
both very close games. The baseball game a little.
But yeah, baseball game not so much. Baseball we're up by 5 runs. Trying to look for an easy way out here as we got 0 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 5th inning. We just need 5 points in this inning to end the game early. And once that happens, folks, or if that happens, excuse me, we will transfer our coverage completely to the softball game.
While they are warming up here, I ask everybody tonight. We had a prayer vigil for a couple important people in our community here in Belfry, and I ask that all that are joining us here tonight that you pray. We have a middle schooler just leaving the 7th grade, Reese. He is battling in the hospital, and he is in critical condition. As we hope you would, if you do pray, to pray for him, and also Katrina Evans. That first, the middle schooler would be Noah Cross. He is one of the baseball coaches and football coaches' sons, and Katrina Evans, who is important to all of us. She's a fighter, though. She's also in critical condition in Pikeville. So we ask if you would please pray for those two people, as they are very heavy on our hearts. But up to bat here, it looks like we have number 1, Bryce Hagee. It is 1-1 count, 1 out. I apologize, 0 outs. 9-3 contest. His runner just crossed the plate. It's runners on second and third. That ball comes in. That is swung on and fouled off. 2-2 count. As the pitcher winds up here, he comes through and is swung on and
Doinked up in the air.
that's a
straight
blooper,
past
and
the
it will be
pitcher
safe on
and the
first.
second
And as the
baseman.
ball comes through, another run will score, as that makes it a 10-3 ball game.
Be Eli Caudle there on the run.
Number 22, David Michael Hagee, steps up to the plate.
He is your winning run, I believe, though. If he scores, if he breaks home plate, then the game will be over early.
That is correct, gentlemen. I believe runners on first and third base. As the pitcher begins his windup, he comes through. That is swung on and hit to center field, as another run will score and one will reach third base as he drives in the 11th run for the Pirates. They're now ahead by 8. As he is the winning run standing on first base, as the softball game is 5-3, as the Pirates managed to hold Scott to 0 runs in the top of the 5th inning.
It looks quite like they're just getting ready for the bottom of the 5th now. if the Pirates do end up managing to score 2 runs, which it's pretty likely here with 0 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. You got runners on second and third now after that steal from David Michael. We will shift all of our focus over to softball.
That is a 2-0 count now. Reese. As this pitch comes through, it is
That one go to
another
his feet.
ball. As this pitch comes through, this is our golden rule. And Chase is the green light, and he hits one into right field as David Michael comes across the plate.
And that one
And
in
that
the
one
game
will
here
end the game here,
for
Reese.
Tulsa Belfry baseball. Belfry ending this one quick here in the 5th inning. Great job tonight by our boys. I mean, they completely taken over against the Rebels tonight, especially later on in the game, as you can see from our scoreboard up there. But I mean, they just got progressively better as the game went on. And now I guess we're switching over completely to our softball game that we got going on.
Your final score there was 13 to 3. As this pitch comes through to Alara Adkins. It is 0-1 count here. 5-3 Scott. 1 and 0-1 count, 1 out. Ball comes through. Ball outside. As that pitch comes through, it is a 2-2 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ball comes through, swung on, and hit into right center field as Alara Atkins stays on first base. And up to bat is number 5, Miss Michaela Mead, as number 15, Randa Maynard, makes her way to first base to pitch run for the catcher.
Hang with us, folks, as we are trying to get this scoreboard situated over to Scott from Tulsa.
Pitch comes through. That is by the catcher as Randa Maynard reaches second base. It is a cold, rainy one out here tonight for the Pirates. As the pitcher makes her way back to the mound. She begins her windup as the umpire gives her the command. She comes through. There's a ball low in the dirt. 2-0 count. 1 out. The Skyhawks look pretty good, Reese. I just now came up into the box. This is the first bit of action I've watched of the softball game. The pitch comes through, swung on and fouled off.
Now, I do believe our scoreboard is up to date now, aligning with the softball game. Now, Bo, yeah, you weren't here for it, but we switched back and forth between baseball and softball throughout the entirety of our stream. If you guys are just now tuning in, you guys can go back and look at the majority of the baseball game and a little bit of the softball game when we could, and now we're here to wrap things up
That ball is
for the Lady
swung on
Pirates.
and missed, Reese. It is a 2-2 count, as you would call it.
A ballerina count, baby. I love them. I love them always.
Ball comes through, swung on, and hit. And it is bounced off the first baseman's glove as she is safe at first.
Now, Pirates have runners on third and first base. Oh, let's go. Bill Howard coming up the plate. Kaylin Mead there on that last hit.
As her famous song, Hell's Bells. No, I believe this is not Hell's Bells.
Yeah,
I believe
that's
is
Hell's Bells.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh. Pretty sure.
I might be a little off. This
As
ball
the first pitch comes in.
swung on
that
and
ball
fouled
is-
hard.
Oh, one count here for first baseman. One out for the Pirates.
Ball comes through and it is low and it gets by the pitcher, and that makes it a 5-4 contest as Randa Maynard slides home. She is safe.
Pirates picking up things up here.
Still a
In the
1-1
fifth
count
inning.
and one out for Bell Howard. We're sorry for the lag in our camera as Coy is now trying to position another camera to have a couple more angles here in the softball game. Reese, it was a pretty incredible showing tonight at the middle school. 300 people, I would say, were there to pray for Katrina and Noah. Very moving to see how our community can come together. As that ball comes through, is a ball low.
Yes, Bo, I heard about it up here in the box during the brief intermissions that we've had up here in the studio. I'm sure there will be more here in the
Ball
Belfry
comes
area,
through
Belfry Middle School.
as that will make another out, but she advances the runner to third base into scoring position for Miss Abby Vipperman to try and move her to home.
Two outs here, one runner on third. If Vipperman can somehow get this last runner in for the Pirates, it would be very...
That is swung on and fouled off down the right field line as she
Abby Vipperman getting ready to receive the pitch from, I believe, this is Cambry Baker at the mound for the Skyhawks tonight.
ball is low. 1-1 count, 2 outs for the Pirates as the pitcher Cambry Baker has just allowed 1 run this inning, as that ball is low. 2-1 count, 2 outs.
Very close matchup here in the softball game. It's been a very close-knit game. Hopefully, by next year's Pirate Sports Network team, we can have multiple streaming setups with multiple announcers so that we can get full coverage of both games. Very last second that both games happened at home here tonight, but unfortunately that was just the way it happened.
The ball comes through is now a full count, Reese. This looks to be the most important pitch of the night so far.
Strike here will send the Pirates back to the dugout.
That ball is
That one
high,
will go high.
and she is safe on third as the catcher fires down the line. There's now runners on first and third base for number 9, McKenna Justice.
Glancing over here periodically throughout both games, Bo, McKenna Justice has had good contact off this pitcher. She's played a pretty solid game, I do believe, as
That ball is hit way out of play, almost into the baseball field. This pitch comes through. That is inside. 1-1 count here. 0 outs.
pitch comes in from Baker. Another ball. Bo, it is not getting any warmer tonight.
It is not, Reese. It is a cold, cold game. Rainy as this pitch comes through. That is a ball high. 3-1 count here, Reese. This is not our golden rule, but as close as it gets.
It's not our golden rule, and with 2 runners on base here, Bo, I'm switching off the golden rule.
You giving the green light here,
I'm
Reese.
giving the green light. I'm thinking this one's going straight down the breadbasket. And McKenna Justice, with as much power as she has, she needs to look to hammer this one.
This one is hit
does,
down the
and-
line, and that is out of play. It is now a full count.
Bo, I'm not going to lie. I seen that ball go up, and I got really excited for a second.
I could tell, Reese.
I did. Two outs here, full count for McKenna Justice. The pressure is all on her.
Now, Reese, this becomes the most important pitch of the night.
Pitcher throwing the ball back into her goal. Looks a little bit angry. As she winds up, does her little ritual.
That ball
Fires.
swung on and a hot shot down the left field line.
Justice fouls it off, though, staying alive. As this next pitch becomes the most important pitch of the night.
Ball comes through, and that
that
is
is
strike 3. She is struck out looking.
Pirates head back to the dugout with their heads down. 2 runners on base, Bo, still down 1 run. Man, you just hate to see that for the Belfry Pirates. We head into the top of the 6th. 2 more to go. Your score 5-4, Skyhawks. We are resuming action here tonight for the start of the 6th inning. Molly Fahm throws it way over the head of the catcher. In fact, throws it over the head of the umpire.
Who, Reese? See if the Pirates can keep it together here and come back into the bottom of this 6th inning and take the lead if they can hold the Skyhawks scoreless.
Now, Molly Fahm tonight, Bo, has had pretty solid performance given the circumstances. I mean, the weather definitely played a part in how she was able to get the ball to the catcher entirely. I mean, she's had a few wild pitches because of the rain slippage out of her hand, the underthrow pitch being drastically different from baseball's. As that one will go, I figured it'd go straight down the breadbasket. They'll call it too far outside. We called a ball, 3-0 count for the batter. No runners on base. That ball will go way inside. The runner will take her base, and man, she is power walking. she was giving the mean walk down over to the first base.
Almost looked like she wanted to rush the mound, Reese.
She puffed her shoulders out, puffed her chest out, and just started strutting, I guess. We are back in the box after a brief intermission. We have just been notified that our cameras are getting ready to die out on us. We are trying to find a quick fix for that as Molly Fahm is battling here. 2-2 count.
Runner on first, Reese.
Runner on first. Scott's still up 1 here.
Pitch comes through and is swung on and missed. That is another strikeout for Miss Molly Fahm.
Adds on to her total. Bo, I can't tell you how many totals she's had.
I'm looking right
tonight.
now, Reese, to see where she is on the list for leaders in the state.
Fahm fires, smoked them, swing and a miss.
She is
0-1.
currently in third, Reese, with 97 strikeouts.
97 strikeouts, not counting this game, considering her averages per inning and that there's been 5 so far tonight, it would be safe to say that she's broken triple digits by now, wouldn't you think?
I would say that she probably has.
The catcher
and is-
guns them out at second base, and the umpire signaling a return back to first as she did not leave the bag at the appropriate time, I believe is what happened there. In softball, you have to leave the bag after the pitch has been thrown, and no earlier.
Yes, Reese, and she is in third with 20 less innings than the one in second and 10 less than the one in first. She averages 15 strikeouts per 7 innings.
That is absolutely unbelievable, Bo.
That is a crazy total, Reese. I believe she is probably well over 600 strikeouts in her career by now. As before this season, she was over 500. Softball or the baseball boys did play well tonight. They mercy ruled Tulsa.
A few of them are taking shelter up here in the box with us.
Yes, as this pitch comes through inside, 3-2 count here. I will be alone here for a second as Reese tries to find a phone charger for the iPad to keep these cameras alive. As the pitch comes through, swung on and fouled off. Pitch comes through, swung on, and wow! That ball is hit 300 feet foul. As that is kept alive there by the batter. Can't exactly see her number. As the pitch comes through, that is strike 3. Struck out looking there.
On the full count too, Bo. Adds yet another one to her total. Her second strikeout, second out of this inning. I just realized what that stat you just told me meant. 15 strikeouts every 7 innings. That's basically accounting for 5 innings a game being purely strikeouts.
Yes,
It's absolutely unreal for the pitcher. As we are saved here tonight, as we have just found a charger for our cameras. So we at Pirate Sports Network are not going anywhere.
Extremely fortunate for the viewers, Reese. As we have secured, luckily, a charger.
Molly Pham fires. Nothing. 2-1, 2 outs.
Pitch comes
Swing.
through. Fouled off.
2-2, 2 outs.
What would you call that, Reese?
A ballerina count, Bo. A ballerina count. And Coy just learned why I called them ballerina counts last game. It's because they wear tutus.
Yes, Reese, that is correct.
Three, 2 full count here for the batter. One runner still on base. She looks like she has a whole coat on. That one will come back out at the fence.
Pitch comes through. Swung on and fouled off again as this batter looks to be tired as this is a long at bat.
I wouldn't be surprised, Bo, if this was the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
It sure does seem like it, Reese. Ball comes through.
That one's inside, and she will take her base, sending runner on first to second. Still 2 outs.
There's now a force out on all 3 bases, Reese.
We got a little delay here in the game. 1 runner in scoring position here for Scott, as that one will go fair down the right
It's not
side.
good for the Pirates.
And this could potentially, and it only scores 1 runner, leaving 1 on the corner at third. Scott increases their lead 6-4 here in this one. That was a great hit by the batter. I can't quite tell you what her number is. Got the batting lineup here. I believe that was number 9, the second baseman, Amelia Smith. Exactly where you want to put it, Bo, right down the side, the fair side of the first baseline. And that one, chip shot.
Oh, no, Reese, as Natalie Fight cannot come up and make a play there. It is unfortunately now 7-4 for the Pirates as they are down by 3. I believe this is the most they've been down this year, Reese.
I believe it's the most they've been down at home this season, Bo, because I do believe we have lost 1 or 2 away games.
I didn't know that, Reese. I thought we were undefeated.
We're undefeated at home.
I know that. I know the games that we've watched and commented.
But I believe that we have lost 1 or 2 away games this season. Again, I could be mistaken, but force out can happen at all 3 bases. 0-0 count, 2 outs. That one's popped up in the air.
And Bell Howard makes a play on it, which sends us into the bottom of the 6th inning as the Pirates are now trying to make a comeback here to make their 7th inning a lot easier, as I believe up to bat will be
I believe it will be Zoe Cottle, Bo.
number 3, Zoe Cottle.
That'll end out the batting lineup and restart it fresh for the Lady Pirates. Try to get some runners around home plate. Your score heading into the bottom of the 6th, 7-4 Skyhawks. And resuming action here into the bottom of the sixth, excuse me, and Bo, we thought it would be Zoe Caudle up to bat, but now Lexi Bevins is back after her injury.
Ball's outside, Reese. It's now a 2-0 count.
Bevins suffering with a ankle injury. I thought she'd be out a lot longer than she is, obviously. She's in the batter's box right now. 2-0 count, pitch comes in, be the first strike of the battle. Now after Lexi battles at the plate, it will be a restart of the lineup. And Myra Bevins will be in the box.
Ball's outside. It is now a full count, Reese, for the Belfry Pirates.
Down 3 runs. Pirates need some momentum here in this 6th inning if they want a shot at winning this. That was a beautiful pitch.
That is close, Reese.
And that'll be the strikeout there for Miss Baker. It'll be the first out of the inning. Myra Bevins coming up to the batter's box, trying to make a dent here in this scoreboard. Both she wanted that one, as that one will go just a little too high for her. I believe Myra is a great bunter and contact hitter. She has been swinging a lot more. Let's see what she can do here.
Pitch
Myra
comes through.
Bevins.
It is
That'll
now a
be
3-0 count. What
Now-
is this, Reese?
Now listen.
Let's
I
tell
know
them
what
about
I
it.
know what you think. It's a
No,
3-0
Reese.
count.
Reese,
It's
no.
a 3-0 count.
No.
It's a golden rule. You can't swing.
Absolutely not.
But
going
not
away
when you're
from-
Myra Bevins.
Grease, we
When
are
you're
not
Myra
going away from our
Bevins.
golden
When you're
rule.
Myra Bevins.
As that ball comes
Never
down,
mind.
Reese,
I
it never
apologize. I
fails.
apologize. Listen, I'll bite that bullet.
It never fails, Reese.
I apologize.
Myra's
As
now
Myra
standing
Bevins
on first base.
takes her base with 1 out.
Come on, Reese. I mean,
I apologize for that
I'm
one. I will take
disappointed in
full
you.
responsibility. It works 70% of the time, 100% of the time.
absolutely.
And obviously that was one of the 7 right there. One of the 7. That ball will go low. 1-0 count here for the batter. Runner on first.
Ball comes through, Reese. Outside.
Pitcher really cooling off after that strikeout she had on Lexi Bevins. That final pitch in that battle, like you said, it was very, very close. I thought it was a great ball.
Ball comes through. That is now a
Another
3-0 count.
ball.
Now,
The
Reese, what is your...
all right, listen. I'm making up for my mistakes. You don't swing. You lay down the bat on the plate, Bo, and you just watch it go either to the catcher's glove and see what happens. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Is that one, her 8th straight ball from the pitcher. If you're Scott here, you gotta take a minute. You gotta take a minute, wind down a little bit, try to get this pitcher's energy back up. 2 runners on base, and the one person you don't want in the batter's box, Molly Fahm, coming up to the plate. If Molly Fahm sends this one over the fence, Bo, we have a tie ball game here at Pond Creek.
This ball comes through, Reese.
That one will be the first strike in 9 pitches, Bo.
Yes, Reese. 2 batters straight with 4 balls. As this pitch comes in,
That one will go low to the ground, almost hitting the dirt. Maybe it did hit the dirt.
I believe it did, Reese.
That one that goes
Wow.
way over the catcher. That had to
Wow,
have
Reese.
slipped out of the pitcher's hand. I mean, you would think that was an alley-oop pass in a basketball game.
You would, Reese.
That one hit the pitch. The top that one hit the fence, the very top of it.
Sure did.
It sure did. Now we got the 2-1 count. That spells catastrophe for the Skyhawks here as we got a 3-1 count for Miss Molly Fahm. 2 runners for Belfry in scoring position, Bo. Only 1 out here. Oh, my goodness.
This ball comes in, Reese. That is swung on
Swing-
hard.
And oh, what a nasty strikeout that was. Oh, never mind. That was only the second strike. I seen her walking back. I thought she was going to the dugout.
That ball was hit.
As Molly Fahm steps back into the box. That
Oh,
is a
no!
strike.
Wow, that ball is close, Reese. And in this position, I don't know if you can call that. That is 2 batters in the last 2 innings where it's been extremely
Now
close, Reese,
that is
and
a
it goes
very,
the Skyhawks' way.
very, very close call there. Bo is that will be another strike as this pitcher's finally warming up after a cold slump they had on the second and third batters in this series. We've got Alara Atkins coming up. She's battling right now. 1-1 count, 2 outs now.
She is the 4-hole hitter, Reese, and that spells power.
Now, we're in the bottom of the 6th inning here, Bo. This game's about to end. I mean, you cannot go back into the dugout if you are Belfry without putting some points up on the board.
Especially with
2
2 runners in scoring position, Reese.
I mean, it's just you can't do it. You can't allow it to happen. Will Alara Atkins get on base? 1-2 count. That one high ball. 2-2. My favorite. She's getting hit. It's my favorite. It's my favorite count. She's getting hit.
What kind of count is this, Reese?
It's a ballerina count, Bo. She's going to send this ball to left center field, and it's going to be a double. I'd put money on it. That
will work, Reese. That will give us 2 runs.
It'll work.
Yes. Oh, that
That'll
ball
be a
comes
wild
by.
pitch.
What are you doing?
Atkins
She is
will
standing
make
on
her
second
way
base.
to second base, as I believe that was Myra Bevins and Natalie Fight scoring on the play.
Now, what a confidence boost it could be, Reese, to head into this bottom or the top of the 7th inning, the last inning, with a lead or a tie here. As the go-ahead run is standing on the plate, pitch comes through, and that is a ball low.
And that's exactly what you needed if you were the Pirates there, Bo. I mean, that was just amazing work there by the catcher.
That ball is hit, and she is safe on second. Oh,
gunned out. What
wow.
a throw by the shortstop for the Skyhawks.
Wow.
I mean, she
is
absolutely
out.
slung that rock like she was John Stockton out there on the infield. I mean,
John Stockton, Reese, is not the right. That would be probably more of like
Bo.
Derek
Come
Jeter
on.
play there.
Oh, come on. No, that's John Stockton.
John Stockton is a basketball player.
He was a point guard back in the day, and he was pretty good.
He was pretty good. But I don't believe we should make that reference.
He slung that rock just like the shortstop did. Your score heading into the 7th inning, 7-6. Belfry creeping up on them, but the Skyhawks still have it. We are resuming action here, top of the 7th inning. Scott Skyhawks up to bat. 0-1 count here for the batter. Belfry still trailing 1 here. Molly Faum's going to have to really pitch out of her mind if she wants her team to stay in this one with a reasonable deficit. 1 run is not hard to make up at all in 1 inning, as the batter will get hit in the ankle by the pitch. She will take her base at first. Not what you want to see from the Pirates at all if you are watching and you are for Belfry. After that was a strike there on the pitch. And I believe, can't quite see the number from the box up here, as that was a beautiful bunt by the batter. She will get out at first. What an effort there from the pitcher, Molly Faum, and the first baseman, Belle Howard, as she advances the runner on first to second, allowing her to be comfortable in scoring position. As this will be Natalie Green, the first baseman, batting third here for the Skyhawks. As that'll be a good strike. 0-1 count. Natalie Green, known for her power. She is very liable to send one over the fence, even here at Belfry. 220 is the number at center field. One count. Runner still on second. It's a low ball, almost goes behind the catcher. Fortunately, she makes a good move on the ball. Another ball there. Sets up the batter in a good position here. Molly Faum, 4th ball, and she will take her base at first. Next up, we got the designated hitter coming up to bat for cleanup. 2 runners on base. If Molly Faum can strike her out, this will be a big, big out for the Pirates. 1-0 count. Second pitch coming in. That one's popped up in the air. Somebody has to make a play on it. Second baseman catches the ball. That'll send her back to the dugout, giving them their second out. No runs scored so far in this inning, yet they got 2 on base. Next up, coming up to bat, the pitcher, Camry Baker. It'll be up to her to decide if the Skyhawks stay in this half inning or not, as that ball goes way behind the box, praying for any cars back there in the parking lot, as you don't want a softball going through a windshield.
You do not, Reese. Very bad for business.
It's bad for everything, Bo. As that ball gets popped up again, maybe this time it'll stay in the play area, and it barely goes out over the fence.
Wow.
Scott fans were jumping in their boots a little bit, That one lands right next to him.
It's close, Reese.
Oh, 2 count here for the batter after the 2 foul balls. Baum versus Baker. And that one goes foul. Now, if that would have been just a little bit more to the right there, Bo, I mean, that could have been catastrophic
for the Pirates.
This is my favorite word to use ever.
I know, Reese. I know. Oh, 2 count here, Reese. This ball comes in. Swung on and missed as the Pirates head into the bottom of the 7th inning, Reese, as they will try to win this one. This will be the hardest fought battle for the Pirates at home yet, as they will try and come back from a deficit.
They need at least 1 run to go across home plate in this next half inning
to stay alive.
And if they get 2, then the game is over and the Pirates win. However, right now, they are down 1, 7-6, your score going to Skyhawks.
Pitch comes in here, Reese. That is a ball outside. Number 0, Belle Howard, is standing on the plate, and she is the keeping us alive run.
Yes, Bo, this is the biggest half inning of the game, as that one, a swing and a miss, 1-1. As I believe Scott has a new pitcher in the game.
That is correct, Reese.
I can't quite tell what that number is.
Swung on and hit hard.
Man, this is going to come down to the wire. 1-2 count here. Belle Howard with the bat first.
This is our biggest call of our entire career, Reese, of an inning.
We may not have one this season that compares to this.
Ball comes through.
That
is
in.
ball outside.
Oh,
man, he's called him all night, Reese.
I'm getting antsy. 2-2 count.
What is this, Reese?
Ballerina.
Ball comes in.
as that
High
was
and
close
inside.
to hitting the batter. Full count. This is the big pitch, biggest pitch of the game. As the ball comes in. No way!
Three. Wow.
Called it a strike,
Wow.
and Bell Howard goes back to the dugout, frustrated, justifyingly frustrated. That was a close call, Bo. Abby Vipperman looking to respond to that,
Ball comes through.
as that was the
Strike
pitch. That was the pitch.
Reese.
0-1 count. 1 out so far. The Pirates can't give up 2 more outs or the game will be over.
Ball's
And
outside.
that was, oh man, that was a good movement on the ball, just barely outside.
That is swung on and missed. 1-2 count. 1-8. Oh, I'm sorry. 1-2 count. 1 out. 7-6 Skyhawks. The
1-8
Pirates.
where?
Pirates come through here. That is. Oh man, what a shoo-wee! Reese, those are too close.
We got to keep our composure up here in the box.
This
We got to
is
keep our composure. It'll be
possibly
up to McKenna
last
Justice
batter.
to keep us alive in this one. Can she do it?
Ball comes through, Reese. Ball outside. 1-0 count. Ball comes through. Inside.
Oh, wow. They will call it a strike. Oh,
1
no.
count,
The
Reese.
box up here is
Dennis.
going crazy.
Dennis, you got to help us out better than that, buddy. That's a bad call.
As that one far outside.
He must
2-1.
be really ready to go home, Reese.
And here it comes. Money ball. That one's outside. 3-1 count. What are we doing if we're McKenna Justice here, Bo?
We're not swinging the
I
bat.
don't think I'm swinging either. I think I'm laying my bat down on the home plate and I'm closing my eyes and
Ball comes through, Reese.
oh no!
Right down the middle, Reese. And
Full
the game
count.
comes down to this pitch, Reese.
2
Can
outs.
she stay alive?
This is the pitch of the game.
And the ball comes through, Reese, and it is a ball outside.
McKenna Justice will
your
take
base.
her base. The winning run is now standing in the batter's box in Lexi Bevins, coming off of an injury to her ankle. Coming off of an injury to her ankle. Can she clutch up as she
broke.
swings very late? 0-1 count.
Reese.
Still 2 outs. Runner on first.
She is, of course, nervous in this situation.
I mean, anybody would be nervous in this situation.
Ball
Bo.
comes through.
That one's outside. And that's what we want. That's what we want. Easy people on base. Here to advance the runners. Anything but an out if you're a Pirate.
This ball comes through. Swing
and a miss.
Oh,
1-2 count.
It comes down to this, buddy.
We got one more strike left.
Oh,
We can't
man.
give it up.
Oh, no, Reese. The ball comes through, and it is a ball outside.
Outside
It gets
wild
high.
pitch. McKenna
McKenna's
Justice
standing on
makes
the-
it to second.
The tying run, Reese, is
Now,
standing on second
If
base.
she can make it to home,
If she can
somehow,
make it
some
to
way.
home, we will be saved as Lexi Bevins steps back into the box for one of the most important pitches of the night. The ball comes through. Swung on and
fouled
fouled off.
Oh,
Woo,
my gosh. Lexi Bevins keeping us all alive. Barely keeping me breathing.
A little nervous up here, folks. As
McKenna Justice eager to get the third. That ball is high, and we got a full count.
3-2 count here, 2 outs. 7-6 Skyhawks. The tying run is standing on second and the winning.
There
on
has
the-
never been more pressure on this batter's
And the ball comes
shoulders.
through, swung on.
Makes it home.
What do you say, Reese? We are here. Possibly ending the game. That's the biggest hit of her career, Reese. She is safe at home.
Makes it on base.
As we have a
Pitch
pitch
runner
runner.
coming in. The Pirates tie it up in the bottom of the 7th.
We are
Your
saved,
winning
Reese.
run, Zoe Cottle, is standing on first.
As there is
And
a
now
timeout
there's
call.
an intermission, a timeout taken by the Skyhawks.
What do you think about that, Mr. Reese?
Oh my! I think I need a breathing treatment, Bo. Oh, I'm hyperventilating up here in the box.
We'll show you a word from our sponsors as we can calm down here during this timeout. Your score, 7-7 in the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs.
And now we are back after the
got a little carried
brief
away.
intermission.
0-1 count here, 2 outs.
Ooh.
That ball is right down the middle. There's 2 strikes here on Myra Bevins.
0-2 count here from Myra. No, the pressure isn't really on her anymore. But Lexi took it all off with that single. She got
Ball
with the
comes through,
RBI on
Reese.
McKenna Justice.
Swung on and hit
foul
down the
ball.
line. Foul ball.
Now, I got to be honest, Bo, in a situation like this where the game is on the line, there's not many players I trust more than Myra Bevins.
You do support her pretty. You're a Myra Bevins fan, Reese.
I am a Myra Bevins fan. I think she is the best at getting on base.
That ball comes
on the
through.
team.
1-2 count here. 2 outs. 7-7 ball game.
1-2 count, 2 outs.
Ball comes through and it is swung on, and she is out as this sends us into
Extra
extras.
innings. Oh my goodness! As we head to the top of the 8th now in this one, your score all tied up at 7s. Will the Skyhawks keep their composure, or will the Pirates have a comeback in them?
As we resume action here in the top of the 8th inning, it is 7-7 as Molly Fahm winds up here. She throws the pitch and is swung on and missed. 0-1 count. 1 out, or 0 outs for the Pirates here. The
0-1 count.
pitch comes through, Reese. Swung on and missed. 0-2 count. 0 outs. 7-7. Ball comes through, Reese. Swung on and missed, as that is another strikeout for the illustrious Molly Fum. As it is extremely loud here in the press box.
The Pirates have all the momentum, and the fans are all for it right now, Bo. Molly Farm coming.
Reese, that will be a
And
hit.
that will be a easy single for the Skyhawks there.
As it is not any quieter.
Yeah, we completely missed that one as we was trying to get that box to calm down a little bit after Pirates forcing extras here tonight. Runner on first. Molly Farm, 0-0 count. 1 out.
Molly comes through. And
And
the
it
batter
hits
is
the
nailed.
ooh. Hits
Nailed.
the batter.
Wow, Reese, she is nailed.
And she shook it off, Bo. She needs a
did.
little breather on first, but man, that had to hurt.
Reese, that hurts me.
Walking it off over there with her first base coach. Man, and especially throwing as fast as Molly Farm does, I mean, yeah, that had to be something. My mom would say, that's going to leave a bruise tomorrow. So now we got a brief mission, I believe, is over, and the batter will now take the box. This will be number 11. Up, this is Haven Tomlin. She is the 9th batter in the lineup, which means the Skyhawks are getting ready to restart the order. Runner on second, runner on first. 0-0, or 0-1, excuse me, as the first ball thrown was a strike. Force out on all 3 bases. Bo, a double play could send the inning to be flipped. That'll
Ball
get
is hit.
popped up over the dugout. Nobody will be able to get to it. Leave it with an 0-2 count.
0-2 count here.
Molly Farm winds up, and that one slips out of her hand and stays on the mound.
Wow, Reese, I don't believe I've ever seen that before in my whole life. To be completely honest with you, I did not know where the ball went. I thought it was high, and it was on the ground.
I was looking for it, Bo, and I thought I was tripping.
I did too, Reese.
Turns
As
out
this ball
Molly
comes
was tripping
through.
on the mound, as that one's a high ball as well. 2-2. Uh-oh.
What is this called, Reese? Tell me about it.
Listen, 2-2 count is a ballerina count. And pretty much what a ballerina count is, it's good news for them Lady Pirates. So what's going to happen here is Molly Farm is going to throw an off-speed changeup, and the batter's going to swing early and strike out.
That
Oh,
is
or
not
it's going to
happening
get popped up.
to Natalie Fight, as that is the second out for the Pirates. Runners on first and second in scoring position on second there.
See, I told
As
you,
Molly Fum comes back up to the mound.
the ballerina count never, ever ends.
We see that the ballerina count usually works out for the Pirates.
First batter in the lineup, the catcher, Haley Caps, is now in the box. This could mean bad news
Ball
Belfry.
comes through. Reese said it swung on and fouled off. 0-1 count. 2 outs.
Ooh-wee.
Reese, if we can keep this where it is and go into the bottom of the 8th inning, I feel pretty confident where we are in our lineup.
I'm getting very eager. to see
Very
the ending.
anxious.
Yeah, very anxious. See the end of this game. I am literally standing in my seat.
Reese, as Molly Fahm winds up, the ball comes through, swung on and hit high
Popped up to
into
the
center
field.
field. Oh, she can't make the play.
Drop.
Oh, no.
And
2-run score.
nope.
She
This
is
a good call on a rundown. Going to third.
on third base.
Out on third. Oh, what is that going to mean for is the run going to count?
The run does count, Reese.
The run counts, and Skyhawks move up to 8. The Belfry Pirates need at least 1 run. And the next inning, a similar story, very similar story to what we just
If
had.
they could
though.
score 2, Reese, this ball game is over. Your score, 8-7, Skyhawks. Folks, this is the biggest inning of mine and Reese's career as the Pirates are down 1 run in the bottom of the 8th inning, trying to make a comeback here from a once deficit of 7-4. And the Pirates have Miss Natalie Fight on the plate as she will be the tying run for the Pirates. As the first pitch comes through, it will be a ball outside. This is a fresh pitcher. As she begins to get tired, I believe, for the Skyhawks, coming in for her 3rd inning pitched. That ball is high and outside. She has been lights out in her first 2 innings. Hasn't she, Reese?
Yes, she has, Bo. Very, very subbed in, very late into the game.
Ball is swung on and fouled off.
Leaves it with a 2-1 count here for Belfry. Need at least 1 run. Yeah, she's been very lights out here. I mean, a very questionable call, I would say, at the time, but, I mean, she seemed to be proven great so far.
Ball comes through here. Swung on and hit deep to right field as that play is made. 1 out for the Pirates. As Molly Fahm comes up to the bat, Reese, we need her to make something happen to keep us alive.
You know, I don't want to be the guy to say it, but I feel like I smell a dinger.
Ball comes through.
Feel like-
Swung on and hit. Oh, my God, what a play, Reese.
Shortstop has been all over in this one.
Oh,
Good
no, Reese,
play after
that
good
puts
play.
Alara Adkins in the box.
Wow.
Wow, to be
Alara Adkins,
questionable
one.
of the final out if she can't keep us alive here, Reese. As she comes up to the box and the pitch.
The last time she was at the bat, though, she knocked in 2 runners. Let's
Ball
hope she
comes
can get on
through,
base.
And that is strike one.
I mean, was that like down the center? Like, was
Reese,
that like?
that was a little bit towards the outside edge of the plate, but it was a good pitch.
It was a great pitch.
As this ball comes in, that will be another good pitch. A close one, Reese.
What a decision to put in this player this late into the game. I mean,
Reese,
spelled absolute.
she's done pretty well as this ball comes through. And, folks, that is hit to the second baseman.
And that will be
And
the
that
ball
is the
game.
final out of this matchup.
Oh, man.
That is
Devastating.
a heartbreaker, Reese.
Devastating for the Pirates here in this
As the
one as we
Skyhawks
lose an extra
Send
innings.
the Pirates home here as they will walk off this field victorious and the first loss at home for the Pirates.
Your final score, Bo, being 8-7. Skyhawks win it all. Here is another word from our athletic director and softball head coach, Ryan Chapman.
Yes, Reese, we gave up this one as we could never get back in the game, and we will head home with the final score of 8-7. And as always, we'll see you next time.
We hope you enjoyed the game here from Belfry Athletics. Thank you for your support for our students and our staff and our school. This is student-led, and we're trying to get better every week, and as always, Pirate Pride.